I'm not going to talk to you while you're filming me.
Well, you're filming me,
Okay.
so I'm filming you,
I'm filming you.
and I'm filming you.
We're not going to get anywhere, are we?
Well, if you're allowed to film me,
Yeah.
I'm allowed to film you.
Yeah, you are allowed
Well,
to.
then, if you're not going to talk to me while you're on film, what's the problem? What have you got to hide?
Absolutely nothing.
Neither have I. I saw him pick that up out of a drain,
Okay.
and you fined him £80 because you said he took ownership of it. Did you check the receipt to see what bank card details was on there or any information?
It doesn't matter if you pick something up. Yeah.
It's
and then you throw it
regardless.
back on the floor.
No way,
You've
mate.
then committed the offence. Yeah, of course.
How is that what? So you expect, right, so if I pick that up now, you're going to fine me 80 quid if I chuck it back on the floor. You expect me to, well, so you would, right? So you expect me to put it in the bin. Why not find the person that dropped it in the first place and fine them? How can you justify that?
Quite easily.
Please explain. Go on, then.
Legislation.
Or how is it legislation, yeah, when someone else's rubbish is another man's gold? So if he sees what he thinks is a scratch card and could be his lucky day, given the fact that guy's had a hard time, and I've helped him out
As
with
I've
his
said
bank.
before, how am I meant to know that he's had a hard time?
You are not.
I'm
But I
simply
mean, it goes to
walking
everybody.
around
It's not just about him though, is it? I mean, anyone else, right, could pick anything up here and you're going to fine everybody, are you? Because they took ownership of it.
Throw it on the floor,
So
yeah.
how is that mine?
If you pick it up,
How do I own it? Oh, so all right, if I pick it up, yeah, I own it, yeah?
you've taken ownership of it. Yeah.
Right, so
Read
if
the
it's
legislation.
£1,000 gold chain and I pick it up, finders, keepers, losers, weepers, go to that with the police, yeah? Because, no. Do you know what that
That's
is?
not what I deal with.
Well, what I'm
don't
saying
deal
to you
with
is, though, if it was £1,000 gold chain and I picked it up and I said, well, I found it, so it's mine. Ah, that's stealing.
Is it?
It is.
It's theft by finding, yeah.
Theft
No.
by finding.
Okay.
So how is that theft by finding?
Because that's already litter.
Yep, that's litter. That's no man's rubbish.
As far as I'm
It doesn't
concerned,
belong
you cannot
to anybody.
steal litter
It doesn't belong to anybody.
until you pick it up and you take
It doesn't belong to me.
Sir, look.
Don't call me sir.
What would you like me to call you?
No comment. But what I'm saying to you is that is no one. It just belongs to no one. It belongs to the. Get the DNA off of it.
Do you know how much DNA testing kits cost?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And that's why you're here, because you got the easy option, yeah, of just nicking someone because apparently they took ownership. No one owns that cigarette, but apart from the person that chucked it. End of.
The person that chucked it. So the person I witnessed chucking it owns it.
No, he picked it up.
No, this is what
He
you just
picked
said.
it up, and I can witness that. So I'll go to court and contest that.
No,
and
I'm
now,
more than welcome to.
oh, I will, because he's not paying that fine. I'm going to go back and see him because I actually live with him.
Whatever he does doesn't interest me. I've done my job to the best
No.
of my ability.
Oh, then maybe you should have listened to him because I saw him expressing himself, saying, "For fuck's sake, mate." I bet he was saying it as well because I was looking, going, "For fuck's sake, mate, I just found that on the floor." Blah blah blah. Did he say that?
I'm not going to tell him.
Oh, you're not going to
you that.
tell, yeah, because it's going to make you look stupid.
No, it's not. Not
Yeah, it is
State of
because he
protection.
did because I witnessed it.
State of protection. If he wants to tell you that much, you can.
Oh, I live with him.
Okay, well ask him then.
I'm going to. And I don't need to ask him because I could saw by his actions when he was expressing himself saying, "What are you doing, mate? I just found that on the floor." And now, with the suit and the boot and your mate, yeah, who you work with, the ginger-haired guy that's got his little friar tuck bit and all bald, yeah, well, he used to be HMP Peterborough and he was a prick in prison as well. Accused me of smoking, yeah, he was. And you can tell him I said that too. He accused me of smoking spice. And I got my cell raided and everything else too.
What's that got to do with me?
Oh, he works with you. It's got nothing to do with you. But what I'm saying is, when you wear a suit and stuff and enforcement, fine. If someone drops a fag butt and they drop litter, nick them. If they ride their bike, nick them. It makes me laugh, mate, because I walk my bike, I put my litter in a bin. But when someone genuinely... Thank you. Can you leave me alone, please? All right, don't put it on the floor. £80 fine, you know what I mean?
What about Ash?
Ash. Oh, yeah. How does Ash sit in with that then? Good question.
Dust.
Oh, it's dust, is it? So when it rains and that back in, that Rizla paper turns to mush and dust, mate, you're going to fight a losing battle here.
I'm really not.
Well, because you've got government behind you.
I suppose, yeah. But that's regardless.
Well, screw the government, mate, because that law is wrong. Because if someone picks up somebody else's rubbish
your
and
opinion-
drops it again,
Alright.
they are not responsible because they have literally
That's
just.
your opinions. Yeah, but
Well, that's my
allegedly-
opinion. It's the truth, mate,
No,
and it's common sense, mate. Common sense, yeah. Have you got common sense? Because I don't think you have, and I don't think, right, any government has. To be honest, if they're going to make a law like that where you can nick someone for picking someone else's rubbish up that's off the floor and drop it again because it ain't what they think it is. They found it on the floor, they put it back on the floor. What I'm saying is they put it back where they found it.
But he didn't though, did he?
Oh, so he didn't put it back in the right hole from the drain cover that you see him pick it up
It doesn't
from.
even matter if he did or not. He's still taking ownership of
No, well, so if I find something then, right, I'm going to use this, right? If I find some valuables or whatever, I've got ownership of that because I found it.
It's different because...
Oh, how is that legislation different then? Because that's valuable and because it belongs to somebody else. That receipt belonged to somebody else. That's not his ownership.
Okay.
Receipt, gold chain, whatever. You're not going to win, mate.
Right, I was dealing with litter.
Yep.
Right. Finding something valuable is not litter.
That's litter.
It's not.
If someone drops it on the floor, mate, it's gone. It's litter.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a valuable that someone's dropped.
That receipt could have been valuable to them. How do you know what that receipt was for? What happens if they lost the receipt, yeah, and it was a TV that they bought, and oh shit, I ain't got the receipt now. How can I take it back? That receipt then becomes valuable because they need that receipt to take it back to the shop because the TV's knackered. That's a valuable receipt. So, see where we're going?
Okay, but it's monetary worth.
Round and around and around, mate. No, you're bang out of order, mate, and I will go to court with him. I've got it on camera, so
I appreciate everything you're saying. Honestly, I do. Okay, but at the end
that's
of the day,
it is a crock, mate. A crock of shit.
okay, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I've done my job.
No, you haven't. You could have used your savvy, mate, your common sense and think, listen to what he had to say and think, I'll let this one go. You know, you don't have to nick everyone. Fair play, they're riding their bikes,
You know
mate.
why we wear these cameras, right?
Do you know why I'm filming you? Because of the reasons why you wear them. Data protection, protecting yourself, and just to make sure that everything's kosher, yeah? So you can't be
My boss
wrong.
sees everything I do.
Yep,
Okay, so as soon as this camera comes on,
yep.
I have to do everything to the book.
To the book, yeah.
Right? Which is exactly what I did.
Yeah, so
I
why did
understand
you
that
turn
you
it
might-
on? You seen
Yes,
it,
I have to.
you seen it. Mate, you're bang, mate. Nah, I'm sorry, mate.
look.
Common sense, mate, prevails. And without it, yeah, if everybody did what you did, well, we may as well be in North Korea, mate, under Jung Won Kong, mate. And we may as well put Nazi shit back on our stuff, mate. It's like the Nazis, mate. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what it seems like, the Gestapo.
I really think they're completely different things.
Really?
Yes.
Well, look what they did to us. For nothing. And that's what he did. Nothing. He picked up a bit of paper, yeah,
we're
what he
talking-
thought was something. No, well,
We're
it,
talking about littering, not mass genocide.
well, that's just, all right,
Okay.
up there, down here, it's the same thing. Rob a bank for £100 million, nick a penny sweet. Still fucking theft, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I see your point.
There you go.
Yeah. But
Thank you.
it's not on the same scale.
It doesn't matter what the scale is, it's
Doesn't really
theft.
correlate.
Theft is theft.
One's life in jail, one's, you know.
So
I'm
what?
not gonna argue
Theft
about
is
this,
theft.
Okay, right.
Genocide is genocide. Picking up someone else's litter, not realising what it is and putting it back down, you're just replacing it to where it was, where that person who originally dropped it is the person responsible,
Okay, but
not
we've,
him.
We've gone off topic here.
Come on, tell him.
We've gone off topic here. At the end of the day, he's taking ownership for it.
No,
Had to deal with
he
it.
didn't own the receipt. The person that bought the product that belonged to that receipt owns the receipt, not my friend.
Okay.
So I will go to court with him.
But he's picked it up, taken ownership.
It doesn't care whether he's picked it up or not. He put it back where it belonged, where the other person who originally owned it left it. He's the person that should be fined £80, not my friend.
But
He
I-
was homeless, now he's not. Well,
So,
sorry.
I saw your friend putting it on the floor. So
Yeah, I saw him pick it up because I just went oi oi, and he picked it up. It weren't a scratch card, so he's dropped it back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you fined him £80 for it.
Yes, I did.
No, you're bang out of order, mate.
Your opinion.
Yeah, and that's not my opinion. It's the truth. That's not.
Fact.
It's because they ain't got nothing else better to do with their time, my friend. If they can find someone else to find.
Yeah, my friend just picked up a receipt out of a drain cover. Yeah, thought it was a scratch card. He's seen him put it back down, fine him £80 for it.
What? Cheeky bastard!
There you go. Does that make you feel good?
No, it makes me feel fine, mate.
Oh, does it? You sleep well tonight, my friend.
I really
And
will.
this conversation is now over. Yeah? I'm going to give you my name. My name's Jason Lefley. All right?
Nice to
And I
meet
live
you.
at 15 Scalford Drive, Welland. Right? It's all on camera. And I haven't got an issue, right, with anything. I help the police.
At the end of the day, I've got no issue with you.
No,
right?
but I have an
I don't
issue with
know-
you when
I
you
don't
do
know why
something
you-
that does not warrant that. No, it's ridiculous. And it's way above and beyond the lines of where do you draw the line? I mean, I've seen police, yeah, when they pull people over, I was going to nick you for speeding because they gobbed off, they were going to let them go. But when they calm down, they just give them a ticking off. So how can they use, it's called discretion.
I'm not allowed to do that.
Jay, I've just heard a story that
Bull.
a mother got fined for a child in a, what is it, pushchair?
Yeah.
Pushchair dropping a crisp.
Yeah.
And they got fined.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Wouldn't have happened here.
Oh, what, you'd use your discretion?
Excuse me, this gentleman's
It wouldn't have happened here.
That's true. It's all happened.
Here,
No, it was down Bridge Street.
Bridge Street.
Yeah.
So it did happen here. So would you fine a mother for their kid dropping a crisp?
Would you take the word of any random person off the street?
Well, what happens when the crisp when you tread on it? Yeah,
I
it turns to
saw
dust,
it
doesn't it?
with my
Just
own
like
eyes on
just like
Saturday,
fag ash.
saw and watched it.
You enjoying filming me?
Are you enjoying filming me?
I'm doing this because I have to.
I'm doing this because I'm doing this now to cover my own ass too, mate.
No, I nearly got fined because
I'm not
I stuck
dealing
the
with
fag
you.
out.
I know you're not dealing with me because I'm not going to give you a reason to deal with me. I'm dealing with you because you have now come back to harass me from up there. It's ironic that I speak to you up there and I film you and it pissed you off. And then all of a sudden you were just about to nick my girlfriend because you thought she dropped a cigarette butt and it was me that chibbed it out for her. Yeah, she did drop it, but I picked it back up. Yeah, because it just burnt my finger. So I picked it back up. What, you're going to drop me for, you're going to do me for that?
I can do that.
I know, it's pathetic, isn't it? And we can stand there all day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Discretion, common sense. You haven't got none of it, mate.
At the end of the day,
The police have it, and I'm proud of the police.
So, can I ask you a serious question? So, say if a toddler has a Pampers wipe in their face, like wiping their
there's no
face,
labels as well.
and they drop it on the floor, who do you fine for that?
well, you ask the mother to pick it up. And if the mother then refuses,
So why didn't you ask
why
him to
can't
pick
you
that
ask
receipt
to
up?
pick up the receipt?
because he's an adult,
But you asked the adult, who is a mother, to pick up a receipt. Yes,
if
the
child
mother
drops something-
Go
is
in.
an adult.
Excuse me,
If the child drops something,
can you just go in now, please?
you ask the mother.
Can
to
you go
pick
in,
it up.
please?
If the mother then
Can you go in, please?
No, I'm going to make myself a fag. I'm not. I promise you, I won't talk.
Right, where's
anymore,
the
but I'm just
beers?
making sure. On this
Where's the-
table.
where's the-
Bar
Right.
staff are looking after him. This gentleman's got something to say.
I was the secretary of the Coldstream Guards. I fought for this country. I've got pricks like you about.
Thank you. I'm proud of you, fella.
Yeah.
What my colleagues were in the classes actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, sweetheart.
And look what we left it with, mate.
Right. Well,
Like I said, fought for the forces goes back to the oppression, you know, and it's a sad state of affairs when it comes to something as simple as that, where you could have used that discretion, yeah.
we can't use discretion.
Yes,
We've
you
got
can.
SOPs to follow.
Yes, you can.
No, we can't.
Well, so how can the police use discretion but you can't?
Because they're a different branch.
No, they are the law. You're not the law.
No.
You just abide by what rules you've been told to, but you're
correct.
not
We've
the
got
law.
SOPs.
You can't arrest no one. You can't.
right.
Exactly. So what right have you got, yeah, to enforce that then?
We've got police support.
You, and then so have I, because
Yeah, you are.
I'm a member of the public.
That's correct.
Yeah, and I have police support too. And you, that's ridiculous. What you did. So if
your
I pick that up
opinion.
now, you're going to fine me £80.
Well, no, not if you pick it up.
Huh?
Not if you pick it up, but if you threw it again, yeah.
Right, so if I did that 10 times, you'd fine me £80, £80, £80, £80. So if I stand here for the next hour and drop 100 things, you're going to give me 100 tickets, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm going to refer you straight to court.
How you can go to court and do what?
What do you
Say.
do in court?
They must be real big, mate. You must be real proud of yourself, man. I'll tell you what, I'm embarrassed to know that people like you are working for the council. And exactly what he just said, you know, he fought for the country for this. Yeah, you.
He's gone back in there, Joe. You can get us.
Yeah, no, you're shocking, mate. Well, I'm going in to enjoy my beer now. I would appreciate you if you didn't stalk me again.
I'm not, as I said before.
Oh, Sash.
I was making
Careful.
my way from town to
Is that like a
Tesco.
£20?
Sash. You're stalking me, mate, because you was up there with at NatWest. You didn't like it when I filmed you, because you carried on walking away. And it weren't until I said I was going to call the police and you went, call them then. That's the uniform kicking in, mate.
That's not at all.
Yes, it is, because I see your face change and your attitude changed. So, do what you want. Follow me around. I'll tell you what, I'm going to enjoy coming uptown now, and I'm going to make a special eye for you every time. I'm going to do to you what you're doing to me. I'm going to follow you around and see what you like, and I can film whoever I want.
You can, yeah.
Exactly. And you said you weren't going to talk to me while I was filming them 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I'm not
use
like that.
discretion then. So you allowed me to film. But you still carried on talking to me though.
My SOP's not to talk to you if you're filming. That was my personal preference.
Well, that's my personal preference that you don't film me then.
Not going to happen.
Well, it's not going to happen.
It's cool, mate.
Deal with it then.
Look,
And I will go to court and I will show this in court and he will get off with that £80 fine. And I'll tell you what, you're an embarrassment to the council.
thank you.
Don't thank me, it's the truth, mate. I'm using my common sense, yeah, and seeing what I've seen, what I've witnessed, and it's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed if I was you. Yeah, so you go home tonight, have a good evening, yeah, and think about the things that you've done today.
I will, yeah.
Maybe there's many right things, because riding bikes, yeah, could kill a kid, and I don't agree with it, and they should all be fined. Yeah, if they do drop litter, genuinely drop litter, not pick someone else's litter up and then re-drop it. I mean, that's just
Well, listen to what you
nah.
said.
Yeah. Well, he's just picked it up and he's put it back where he found it. Yeah. So he's put it back where he found it. He's put it back where he found it. So it's not his. He's put it back where he got it from. So if I went out, well, so you expect us to go round then picking up people's litter up? If we pick it up, we've got to put it in the bin, doing the council's job. That's what you got.
My question really is, why did you pick it up in the first place?
Because he thought it was a scratch card.
It's not my issue.
And if it was £100,000 on that scratch card, that comes back to the gold. Exactly. So it's a finder's thing. So what does he do? Does he go and cash that cash card, or does someone think, oh, I lost that scratch card, I've still got the receipt for that, and then he end up getting nicked for it? Finder's fee, you know, and all that. Where are we going to end?
I'm thinking of ending now.
Good, because I've had enough of you,
What was your first name again, sorry?
Mickey Mouse,
It wasn't, was it Jason?
Jason the Argonauts.
Look, whatever it is,
What's your first name then? What's your first name then?
I don't have to give you that.
No,
Okay.
I know. At least I've got balls to tell you.
He's really good.
But you can't tell me. But it doesn't matter. I'll find out who you are. So
You can do.
yeah, I will do through the council,
Yeah,
legally.
you can do.
I will do it legally. I'll do it properly. I'll do it by the book. Hence the reason I'm filming it.
I'm pretty sure you can't do that actually.
Well, I don't care where you live. I'm not threatening you. I don't give a shit, mate. But what I'm saying is, you need to use discretion. You need to do your job, yeah, with common sense. Because what you just did and what I just witnessed is shocking. And you should. And I'm going to say it again. Embarrassment, mate. Madness, yeah. The song. You're an embarrassment. Finished.